in there at one time so that you'll understand how it goes. But we can't, so we're going to get through what we need to. A few months ago, a few days ago, we sent out a thing and said, hey, what do you think about this for a cap and gown? Today's event is to get you ready for cap and gown, to get you ready for stuff for the 2021 graduating class. So I'm fixing to show you what you voted on. And this is a brand new deal. So you asked me to give you a chance to do something different. This is what you voted on. This is what our class will be wearing when they walk across the field. Now, I put everything on there so you can see it. Hey, if you still got a chance to get one of these honor cords, do what you're supposed to get an honor cord. All right? Make sure you're an honor graduate. If you don't get an honor graduate cord, you still get the other parts. But this is what you voted on. It's what it looks like. It's what you'll be wearing. It's going to have the TCHS on one sleeve and class of 2021 on the other sleeve. I will let you know that Herb Jones did this especially for us. This is a design that you picked out, and there's many high schools across the state of Georgia that's already copying this, that wants this to happen. I need you to wear this gown. And the only way you're going to wear this gown is to finish what we're supposed to get to graduation. Okay? Because I have to wear a gown at graduation. I want you to wear a gown at graduation to be successful. So we're going to go through this stuff. You've got things you've got to do to be successful here. I need you to give your undivided attention to Mr. Carson with Herb Jones. Let's give him a round of applause.
Hello, y'all doing all right? Cool. Y'all, my name's Carson. I work with the Herb Jones Company, as Dr. Stone said, and I'm also a Tiff County High graduate. I do like 50 or 60 of these assemblies every year, and then whenever I come back to like my old school, I'm always like a little bit nervous. I guess it's just being at where you graduated from. But like I say, we deal with graduations all over South Georgia. Got a bunch of different things that I'm going to go over with you guys today. Caps and gowns, senior gear, announcements, a whole bunch of fun stuff we're going to do. So before I jump into all that, the first thing I want to talk to y'all about is, again, that cap and gown. Again, since we're local over here and my brother and I are Tiff County High graduates, of course, we wanted to do something special for y'all. Y'all got the brand new gown. It's got your year date on it, all that great stuff. So at the end of this meeting, we're going to give you guys like an envelope that's full of all this information. There's an order form inside this envelope. It looks like this one up on the screen. There's one part of this thing that you need to fill out before we come back for you guys to place your orders next week. It's section 1 up at the top, and then that little yellow bar. Now, even though y'all are seniors in high school, I have blown this thing up big, and we're going to go over it because some of y'all going to get it wrong. You just are. First thing, school, you go to Tiff County High. Next thing on here, it says formal name. Y'all, however you write your name on this order form is how everything that you order from us, that's name cards, diploma plaque, anything that's personalized with your name, comes back exactly as you write it. So, leave a space between each one of your names. Use uppercase and lowercase letters. Gentlemen, if you've got bad handwriting, get one of these ladies to help you with it. It's okay. We need to be able to read it. Also, ladies, don't dot your I's with hearts. Don't draw little curly Q's and stuff. Like the computer that scans this has no clue what that stuff is, okay? I need for you to write this like you are in the 3rd grade, okay? And again, if you got bad handwriting, get some help, okay? Now, next thing on here is just basic contact info. Dr. Stone has already pushed out a Google form to y'all. They just re-pushed it out a little while ago. You've got until midnight tonight to complete that Google form, by the way, so that we can start communicating with you about order days, when stuff's going to be delivered, so keep that in mind. And also, you need to put it on this form. Next thing on here is address. I need your mailing address, okay? In the unlikely event that we did have to go totally virtual like we did last spring, I need to be able to send your stuff to you, okay? So again, mailing address, that's where you live unless you have a P.O. box. Then I want the P.O. box, okay? Now, next thing are the measurements. I do not know why this hangs people up, but it does, so I'm going to explain it. First thing, please denote whether you are male or female. If you're not sure, that's fine, leave it blank. Next thing, height. Here's the deal. This is America. I want feet and inches. I don't want centimeters. I don't want meters. Give me feet and inches. Keep it simple for me. Also, weight. Ladies. Y'all know what I'm going to say, right? Please do not lie to us about how much you weigh, okay? Ladies, y'all have a tendency to want to skim 5 or 10 pounds off always. This is not the time to do that, okay? If your cap and gown is too small, it's not going to look good. It's going to look bad. It's going to be tight. You're going to be popping out of it. You don't want that, okay? Please, please, please tell me the truth on that. Also, gentlemen, please do not inflate your weight. We have a problem all across South Georgia. Every guy thinks he's supposed to be 5'10", 180 pounds. Dude, if you're 95 pounds soaking wet, put 95 pounds on the paper, okay? Your cap and gown, it's a gown, okay? It's going to be baggy if you put the correct weight. If you add a bunch of weight on there, whenever you go across the stage at Brody Field, it's going to look like you've got on a parachute. You're not going to look cool, you're going to look dumb, okay? So again, real height, real weight, name on your paper where I can read it. Y'all all with me so far on all this? Yeah. All right, cool. Now, as far as what you got to write on the form, that's it, okay? I don't need anything else written on there. If you want to check which package you want or whatever, that's fine. Please don't total up your form. Please don't draw pictures on it. And Lord, please do not try to figure sales tax, okay? Just again, please don't do any of that. That's why we come actually take the orders for you guys, okay? So, next thing I want to talk to y'all about is all the senior gear that we've got this year. So we've got a brand new Class of 2021 line. I've got some of the stuff up here beside me. We're going to talk more about it in a minute. A lot of the stuff you're going to go ahead and get next week whenever you place your order or put your deposit. I'm going to give you a lot of it right then, so you're going to walk away with it. But y'all, we've got the biggest selection. The items are just unreal quality. They've really upgraded everything. Basically, we're going to do it really big for you guys this year. The stuff is really good. I'm going to show you guys this quick video that just kind of highlights what a lot of the stuff looks like, and then we'll jump back into this and go over some more of it in just a little bit. So check this out. Or not. What happened to my music there? Boy, that's not... So that's that Class Up line. What y'all think? Y'all like it? No, it's just dead silence. Who knows? Okay. Like I say, a lot of new gear though. Everything you see up on the screen right there is the stuff that I'm actually going to be giving out next week when you place your order. So like if you're, depending on what package you order, you could end up walking out here with all that. Like I said, we got scrunchies, socks, beanies. They've added all kind of crazy stuff this year. So again, and we'll talk more about that in a little bit. So next thing we're going to talk about are announcements. Y'all, down here in the South, we have a tendency to call these things invitations. Okay, these are not invitations. Nowhere inside this thing does it say, hey grandma, please come to graduation and watch me graduate. That's not what these do. These formally announce that you've met the school's requirements and let everybody know that you're going to be participating in graduation, okay? And I'll show you guys this quick little video that kind of gives you the real reason why.
Why announce your graduation with official fine paper announcements from Herff Jones? You let friends, family, aunts and uncles, neighbors, coaches, and people from church know that, you know, you're graduating. It also gives mom and dad a keepsake to hang on to. Photo announcements show the world how happy you are with your achievement. You can even share videos with your announcements. And don't forget to send your handwritten thank you cards. Order all your official announcements and thank you cards today.
So hopefully you're picking up on the theme there of why you want to send these things out. Y'all, guys especially, go home, get with whatever woman is in charge at your house and find out how many announcements you need. Y'all, your family has been getting these things in the mail for years, from your third cousin twice removed on your grandmother's side and all these other relatives that you barely ever see, and they've been having to buy all these people graduation gifts. Well, now it's your time and it's their time to pay all them back. So again, you're going to reap all the benefits of doing it. So again, guys, get with that lady at the house. Ladies, I don't have as big a problem with y'all. Y'all are like, what, gifts and money? Y'all start making lists and getting organized, and it just is what it is. So keep that in mind. Now, something new I've got this year that you can put in your announcements is you can get a pack of these. They're called Smart Share. Essentially, it's a personalized QR code that you get. You'll get you can get a 25 pack or a 10 pack. Each one that you get, you can actually upload a personalized video. You stick that thing inside the announcement, and like you can do like a personalized video for your grandmother or for your aunt or for a coach, and then it stays up in the cloud forever. 10 years from now, they can pull that announcement out, they can wave their camera app over it, and then they can watch that video again. Something really neat that makes it into something they can really keep forever. So again, just keep that in mind. Something brand new, never been available before. I would suggest you check it out. I think it's really cool. Now, next for photo announcements, you guys know what this is. Y'all are Instagram generation. This is where you put your smiling face on your announcement. Since you guys are our Herff Jones exclusive school, you can go to we have a dedicated website for all the photo products. If you go to that website, you can use the code SAVE50 and it will save you half off of any photo products that you order. So gigantic discount that you can get if you want to go to that site. And of course, that's going to be in your catalog. You get how to do that in a minute. So in other words, like if you're going to do that big formal mail out, you're going to send out the announcements, you're going to send thank you notes, you're going to do it old school style, we've got everything that you need, from the return address labels to the envelope seals to the tissue inserts. We've got all of it. And what we do with all this stuff, y'all, is to keep it simple and to save you money is we discount it all. We put it into packages for you to make it simple. Just like when you go to McDonald's, it's cheaper to get a number 2 than to get everything individually. Same thing with us. So if you go home today, and you show all this to your parents, and they go, yep, we're getting everything. We're going to get the announcements. We're going to get the thank you cards. We're going to get all the senior gear. We're doing everything. Then you want to show them the senior package. Okay, this is the everything package. It's got the most stuff in it. It's got the biggest discount. It's definitely the best bang for your buck. Okay, so which one's the best bang for your buck? This one. That's right. One guy listening. Appreciate you. Now, next thing. Again, now, y'all, if you're not going to get all the formal announcements, but I mean, this thing's even got jewelry in it. It's got your cap and gown, of course, included in there. Like I say, everything you need, one-stop shop on the senior package. Now, if you're not going to get the announcements, or maybe, your grandma prints announcements or whatever, that's fine. We've got 4 different cap and gown packages you can choose from. The cap and gown packages are also discounted down. They include, like, the senior gear and the cap and gown. So, again, depending on what your budget is and what all you're wanting to get, you can choose one of those, still save yourself a bunch of money. Now, next thing is the class ring. Now, y'all, most of you all already got class rings. If you didn't do that, like when you were a sophomore or a junior and you still want to get one, we've got 2 senior rings you can choose from. If you want to get you a ring, you do have to bring an extra $60 when you come on your order day next week. That's, again, only if you're getting a ring. Next week, you need to be remembering about the $60. Otherwise, just forget about that. Put that out of your mind. You don't need to remember it. But again, really, really good deal. Like I say, you can get a whole lot of stuff on that one that they have there in the middle, that senior special. So, next thing is senior jewelry. Y'all, this is always really, really popular. You just saw like with that senior package, you get your choice of the senior jewelry in there. If you look over here on the right-hand side of the screen, these 3 right here, if you choose one of those, I will go ahead and give that to you when you place your order next week. You don't have to wait on it to come in. Guys, for y'all, we've got the dog tag necklace. It's got like a pewter finish on it. It's really, really nice this year. It looks good. Also, ladies, we've got the heart necklace for y'all. It says class of 2021. It's got some little fake diamonds on there. You can tell everybody they're real. Everybody will know. Also, we've got the bolo bracelet that you can get. If you want something that's gold, I would suggest you go with the bolo bracelet. It's also got some little gemstones in your 2021 Roman numeral on there. And as far as what I can actually hand you next week, those are the 3. Now, if you want to get one of the other 3, you can get those, but those won't come in until the spring. So again, if you want instant gratification next week, get one of those. Now, I'm going to start kind of getting into the things, y'all, that we're actually going to be giving out to you next week. Like when you come and put your deposit down on your order, I'm going to say, what size shirt do you want? What size hoodie do you want? But all this stuff is what I'm kind of getting into. The first thing I'm going to give you other than jewelry is your memory tassel. Now, you will get a tassel with your cap and gown, but you're not going to get that until like May. So if you want one to hang up in your car, your truck, your bicycle, your tractor, whatever it is you roll around on, that is going to be your memory tassel. Again, I will give this to you next week. You can have it on your handlebars by next weekend. Now, next is again about the senior gear. I brought some of this with me today to show y'all. First thing, of course, is the senior t-shirt. We do this every year. They've upgraded the material on this thing. I don't know what it's made of. It's like really soft and nice. Anybody want a free shirt? And no. How about a free hoodie? Y'all like hoodies? Ladies, y'all know y'all freeze in class all day anyway. They've also upgraded the material on the hoodie. This thing is super soft. Anybody want a free hoodie? I see a couple people in the back. Anybody? Nobody wants free stuff? Fair enough. I'll save my money. Now, next thing is leggings. So you're going to notice in all the packages you have a choice of joggers or leggings. I don't really know much about leggings, but my wife tells me that important to mention that these are really thick. When they stretch, you can't see through them. Also, they have pockets. So again, leggings, anybody want leggings? This is the weakest response ever at Tiff County High School. How about... you can't get in that extra smile that I have? All right, here you go. So next are the joggers. Again, really, really nice. These have pockets too. Don't know if that matters. But again, if leggings aren't your thing, got the joggers. Also, we got the windbreaker this year. The windbreaker was really, really popular last year, so we brought it back. And honestly, we really don't have much of a winter anymore in South Georgia, so this is about all the jacket you need these days. Again, really nice item. All that stuff right there is stuff that I'm going to be giving out next week. Also, we're going to be giving out like the scrunchies, the beanies. You can see the beanie up there on top of the mannequin and all that stuff. We've got the Yeti cup, the class of 2021 Yeti cup. This is not a real Yeti cup, it's a fake Yeti, so we just call it the Fetty cup in our office. That thing keeps your water ice cold on the weekend while you hang out with your friends, though. Next thing is the Proud Parent shirt. Now, here's the deal. I know y'all don't want y'all's mamas to wear the shirt around, but do me a solid and just at least don't hide it from them. Just at least let them see that we got it available to them. 5 years from now, nobody's gonna remember whose mama had a Proud Parent shirt. Okay, so like I said, y'all help me out. Just show it to them, okay? What else do I have up here? That's pretty much it for what I brought today, but of course we've got like lanyards, keychains, stuff like that. Like I said, we've even got 2021 socks this year. So again, all that stuff will be given out next week, so just keep that in mind. So, next thing is the diploma plaque. You will not get this next week. This is a copy of your diploma. This, other than the cap and gown, is probably our most popular item. And the reason for that is your parents and grandparents are going to want this. Most of you all probably have like a drawer at your house or have like a wall of fame that has every little blue ribbon, every little picture you've drawn since you were a kid, everything in there. This will be the crown jewel that your parents or grandparents are going to want to put in with that stuff. So again, this is in all the packages, but like I say, really, really good item. And that's, of course, again, why I really need to be able to read your name on your order form so that that's spelled correctly, okay? So, here's how we're doing this. Next week, if your last name starts with A through L, which isn't that all y'all? Aren't y'all A through L? Okay, so all y'all, Monday is y'all's day. I know this is not a ton of time. We had planned to do this last week, but fall break and some other things ended up getting shifted around, so sorry for the late notice on it. But again, we're going to be back Monday during lunch here at school, okay? Now, when we come on Monday, you've got to bring a deposit with you. It's an $80 deposit. You bring your order form with your top part filled out and $80, okay? That allows you to order anything that you want. You can get a $200 senior package, or you can get a $100, cap and gown package. Whatever it is you want to get, all you got to have is $80, okay? Does that make sense? Don't overthink it, okay? $80, and then any gear that you've ordered, I'm going to hand it to you right then. You're going to walk away from the table with it. Now, again, if you're going to get a ring, you need to bring 140. Now, we accept cash, check, money order, Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Okay, only thing I don't take is American Express, so it's not everywhere you want to be because I don't take it to Herf Jones, all right? No, I don't do Cash App or anything like that either, sorry. Again, all the stuff you see up on the screen right there, like I say, if you get like the premium cap and gown pack, or you get a senior package, you could pretty well be walking out of here with all that stuff on next Monday with just an $80 deposit. So that's like $150 worth of gear for an $80 deposit. So a lot of bang for your buck up front. We want you guys to go ahead and be able to be sporting around all your senior gear and representing for your class, okay? So just keep that in mind. So, quick recap. What day am I coming back?
Monday.
Monday. Hopefully you won't forget over the weekend. What time am I going to be here that day? Lunch, exactly. How much deposit do you need?
80.
What if you want a ring?
140.
Can you bring cash?
Yes.
Can you bring a check?
Yes.
Can you bring American Express?
No.
Man, y'all on top of it. Hey guys, appreciate y'all being really cool this morning and making my job super easy. I really, really appreciate it. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Always a pleasure to be at Tiff County High.